welcome back once again. My name is, as always, Vol. Okay, so, hang on a second. As always, I mean, this is my third episode. I mean, yeah, bit big for my boots, maybe. Anyway, as you can see, I did decide to do my third episode on tonight. Maybe I'm just way too hyped and way too excited anyway, like a little kitty Christmas. But, yeah, so I guess here we are, and we're about to get our first rule and see if this has all been a big waste of time, or if you guys are actually going to kind of enjoy the sadistic twist and rules I've come up with. Anyway, so without further ado, what I am going to do is, because we have to have two rolls, I think it's only fair that we do the random number generator coin flip. So yeah, I'm going to drag in the number generator, and we're going to do a coin flip. 1 is going to be me, 2 is going to be you guys. So let's see who gets their roll first, I guess. Alrighty, so alright, in 3, 2, and 1. 1 it is, me. Alright, my rule first. So let me just quickly change that to a 25 and bring it back in. Okay, so 25 rules. Let's see what happens. Oh god. Please don't destroy me. 777, please. What is this? This looks going to be scary. Okay, this, you saw the number generator. I know what this rule is now. Yeah, okay, so Phoenix down. For those of you who know Final Fantasy, you just basically think I'm cheating right now. I'm just going to quickly drag the notepad out and separate out the rule 7 for you guys, so you can see what it is without seeing any others. Some of you may have already guessed what this is. This is one of the very few nice rules I have in in the rule list. Okay, so bringing it back in, it's pretty simple. You may revive one dead lock Pokemon, so that is probably the best way I can start, and may bring me back into this run, because I know you guys are so far ahead of me. Anyway, so yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to quickly drag this out and bring the number generator back in, and I swear to God, you seeing me do the rolls on screen, like, I can't possibly be cheating. I mean, with the wonders, I'm not that good of an editor, let's be honest. Like, you've probably seen by now how my editing, it's not great. Alright, anyway, so your roll, your turn. Alright, this is where things get interesting. Alright, what have we got? Rule number 24. So one of the last ones I added, and I reckon I got better at adding these rules, so let's see what I made you guys do. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Alright, so drag that out, drag this up. Okay, you guys got Big Game Hunter. I'll drag this out once again, and this is much easier to separate out. Big Game Hunter. This one is going to be a doozy. I feel it already. So this is going to be a long way down the track, but don't forget you guys have to do this, because this is huge. Okay, so you must go to the Safari Zone as soon as possible and catch any of these rare Pokemon, and you can't leave until you do so. So either a Taurus, a Pinsir, a Scyther, a Chansey, or a Kangaskhan. Now, this may go one of two ways. You might be stuck in there for ages and not get one. You might fall so far behind, but in the chance that, like, this is what I mean, like, these rules can go either way. It's kind of added a spice to it. You could go in there, walk straight up, get a freaking Taurus, walk out there, and just body the rest of the game, you know. And those things are on level when you get to Fuchsia City, so you guys should be sweet. Like a Kangaskhan, a Pin, like, they're all great Pokemon. Chansey is just an absolute wall. Like, it could go, like, if you walk in there, pick it up like real quick, it's a dream for you guys. And that is in addition, just to clarify, that is in addition to your lock Pokemon. So you can go in there, catch a regular Pokemon, and then you may pick up one of these on top of that, just to make it a bit sort of fairer. So yeah, that's a cool rule. I like that one. I'm glad you guys got that one. I mean, it's not going to take any effect on the game yet, nor is mine, but yeah, you know that's coming for you guys. So yeah, I'm going to move that back out, and we're going to continue with our run. But I don't know, I guess you got a little taste for my mind there. So yeah, you can see when we get to the middle of this, the meaty part of this game, there's going to be some things going down. All right. So anyway, this is cool. I like this already. So back to the game sounds. All right. So that's cool. All right. Yeah. So I didn't have to do too much figuring out. Like there are a lot of rules that are a little bit tricky to work around in the early part of this game, but looks like we don't have to do that for now. So yeah, this is good. What are my items sitting at? Potions. Always check your Pokeballs because knowing me, I'll forget. I need more potions definitely because Mount Moons doesn't like to hit around. Alright. So, actually, I didn't deposit my my Death Fodder. You saw I didn't use them, so it's all cool. But yeah, I would have liked to. Yes, I might pick another 4 Pokeballs as well while I'm here. Why not? And you know what? Because I am MLG, I know that we have some nasty little cliff fairies and things coming up which might sing me, so I'm not about that life. I'm not about that sleep life. I'm going to get rid of these other Pokemon. These are not in the dead box, these are in the alive box as backups if I ever need to completely rebuild my team, but I probably would just end up restarting. I think I'm halfway through explaining what I think I'd like to do at certain points. Like, as I said, yeah, if we decide, like, okay, like, because this is going to be a continuous run, and this goes for me too, like, I don't really want to, like, have you guys have to restart a whole series of videos again and start from square one. You know, that would be kind of, I don't know, it just wouldn't sit well with me. Anyway, so what I think we should do is, I think because I don't really want you guys to go like 7 badges in and then wipe and then just be completely screwed. So what I think we should do is, I think, like, implement little like save point increments. So I think after you beat Misty and you're sort of on your way down to Vermilion, I think then you should only have to come back to say, I think that should be like a little save point anyway, because I think before Cerulean, if you die, I think that yeah, I think that you should have to start again. I mean, it's not that far, right? I think there's a little save point there. Like, you beat Misty between Vermilion and Cerulean, you're good. I'm just gonna do some switch training here, so I'm not gonna do terribly much. So I should be able to wearing shoes. Yeah. Right. So yeah, I think the next save point, I kind of want to say. I don't think the next one should be for a while. I kind of want to say... Look, I'm going to go ahead and say you have to... I say... Actually, I'm going to say Rock Tunnel, because that's the start, like, just after you finish Rock Tunnel, so... There's a lot that goes on after Rock Tunnel, and I kind of want that to be a point that you can come back to and be like, right, I have to do all this again. But you can do it in a different order or something like that, like if you guys make a mistake or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. So there, and I think those, and maybe the next save point is, let's say, I think just after 8th gym. Because I think there's some new rules that are going to come in then, and that would be kind of cool place to have another save point. And if you get to there and you fail a Victory Road or fail a Elite Four, you have to go back to there. And I think that's, you know, that's a decent enough penalty to be like, goddamn, but not ridiculous. So I think those are my 4 save points. I can't come up with those on the fly, but I think it just makes it like a, yeah, I guess not a complete disaster if you completely wipe, but also it is a huge setback. But yeah, I don't want you guys to feel that you have to go all the way back to the beginning and like restart and try and catch up when I'm, you know, at Blaine and you guys have got a level 5 Bulbasaur. You know, GG. I'm sorry, I don't think even I could lose from there. Anyway, so I think that'll be fair, and that goes for me too. Like, if I completely mess up, then I'll have to go back, and I will record it all, and you'll see it all. And yeah, I'm going to be, as I said, I'm doing this off the cuff live. So, where am I going? What am I doing? yeah, exhibit A. Yeah, so I think that's kind of I think that'll work. Like, as I said, I came up with those on the fly, but I like that. Yeah, so between Cerulean and Vermilion, after Rock Tunnel, and did I say Yeah, I said there was only 3 spots to them. So, and after Giovanni last gym, I think it's good. I'm happy. What am I doing? I'm wasting so much time. God, I can take this Caterpie. Caterpie ain't got nothing. Right. So yeah, yeah. As I said, like I don't know. I'm very happy with those rules. I would have liked one to apply to us right now and have us to sort of get through. But I think right now is all about getting a team established and things like that. So I'm kind of glad those rules are the way they are. I mean, yeah, I've got a Pokemon that I can revive. That's huge. That's massive. And you know what? I don't think that one was a starred one. I don't think that was like one that you could get twice. But I think we should only be able to get one of those. Yeah. So I'm only allowed to have one of those throughout the whole thing. And you guys, if you happen to roll a 7, I think you guys should only get one of those as well. I think that works. So yeah, you guys are still able to get that, but this is I only have one. But you know, I have it in my back pocket. I'm gonna keep it there for a while. Well, I plan to keep it there for a long while. I don't want to ever use it, but hey. I can imagine like using it at the like Elite 4 and like picking up a max like a clutch max revive before the champion. Yeah, that's what I'm using that Phoenix down. It's gonna be clutch. Clutch it as a mofo. Calling it right here. Alright, so Pity level 10. He's booty, but he's not complete booty anymore. Yeah, you can take this Caterpie. Caterpie ain't poison shit. He might do like, I don't know. If he hits me, he's gonna do 3 to 4 damage. So high roll, low roll, 3 4. Or vice versa. This is good. Pidgey is coming through. Pidgey's showing Kentucky is being the fried chicken it is meant to be. Yeah, so this is why I love Pidgey. I mean, this thing is frail as anything, but once you get it to that point where it's at level or a bit above, it's such an asset. The speed and its attack it's so good for like a basic bird Pokemon, let's be honest. Alright, so I'm going to switch train a little bit here again. I don't want to have to run back to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, I'm definitely going to switch train on a few of these normal trainers here, and then I'm going to Potion and Burst the bug catchers. Yeah, that thing would body me. It doesn't learn Hyper thing yet, but it would absolutely destroy the Pidgey. I think with a quick attack it would almost do like 9 damage. I reckon, maybe more. No, more than that. It's a Rattata. Rattatas are actually super high attack. Like, they're scary high attack. Everyone like always brushes them under the carpet, but Rattatas, I always say Rattata, it's just always what I used to say. They're underestimated. Like, I don't like using them, but they're danger. They're huge danger, especially like when you get like some guy with a high level one early on. It's not a good place to be. Anyway, so no trouble for a Charmeleon, which I had to waste so much time grinding. And once again, I apologise for that massive grindy episode. I do want to do everything on screen, unfortunately, because I mean, it is that type of thing where you need to be able to be able to compare times with me. I swear if I go to freaking bag instead of Pokemon one more time, I'm going to shoot myself. Yeah, I think it's one of those things you need to be able to see and gauge time. Yeah, it's only fair for a versus speedrun, right? Yeah, anyway, I'm sure most of you guys are going to beat me. I'm sure, like, if I finish this and get it all uploaded and things, there's going to be so many like suck it bowl. You got destroyed. What are you scrubbing back on like Sabrina's gym for? Like, I'm already done. Go, get good, noob kind of thing. But I don't know. Like, I guess I had fun. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if I get lucky with the rules, I mean, it might almost be impossible to beat me, but vice versa, But hey, this is what it's all about, right? I mean, if you really hate it, then I guess I can't really change your mind. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think it'll be a lot closer than you guys think too, especially if you're playing normally. Like, I don't want to. Like, I'm never gonna beat a speedrun. If you know how to speedrun this game, GG, you're gonna destroy me. You're gonna absolutely destroy me. But for any regular sort of Pokemon player, it's going to be about on point. Like, I don't foresee you guys, shooting too far ahead. Like, I'm not going to play slow. I'm going to advance the game at a reasonable pace. And I know what I'm doing. I know where to go. I can do Rock Tunnel Blind. I can all those sorts of things, which are good strats and things like that. yeah, I can do all those things. So while I'm, I do think I'm going to lose to a majority of you. I don't know why I keep saying I'm going to lose, because, I mean, surely I can beat someone, right? But I am going to lose to a majority of you, but that's cool. Like, I'll let you guys, I'll take it easy on you guys first few rounds, and come later games, I'll step up again. I'll make sure you guys don't stand a chance. Anyways, this is once again all about the fun, and I don't know, I guess, yeah, like, if I see some absolute hacks rules come out, I'm gonna feel sorry for you guys. I am, like, I don't want you guys to be, like, completely screwed over. Like, I want you guys to be competitive. Obviously I can't see what you guys are doing, but, keep me updated for sure. Like, it'd be cool to see how you guys are going, how you guys are enjoying it, things like that. Like, and as I said, I don't want to see you guys just get completely bodied. Kind of end my beautiful, wonderful, messed up idea. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure what I sort of want to do with my Pokemon team. Obviously Nuzlocke rules kind of dictate a fair bit about that, so it's kind of tricky for me to plan much, but there are some good encounters coming up in regards to obviously Mount Moon, and this next patch of grass from memory has some decent Pokemon in it. Like, I think maybe Nidorans, and I want to say Spearow. I don't really want Spearow at this point, because obviously I've got the picture coming along nicely now, but, Spearow's not a bad Pokemon. Fearow is legit. What I might do is I might just get to Mount Moon. I am going to take these trainers. I think these trainers are too good to experience early on. Like, they are valuable, especially for Mount Moon. Like, Mount Moon is harder than a lot of people think, especially with my Pokemon team. Again, like, I may have enjoyed getting Charmander, but what I use Metaphor for. But yeah, Charmander is actually a challenge, especially early game. It will be if I manage to keep it alive. Yeah, if it dies, I'm almost certainly using my Phoenix Down on it. Like, almost without a doubt, I'm using Phoenix Down on it. But yeah, like, if this thing gets to Charizard and gets Flamethrower, yeah, GG. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Anyway, so okay, what else do I want to talk about in terms of plans? Yeah, ROM hacks. Okay, so I really love, just if I'm just gonna play a Pokemon game without any sort of challenge run, I very rarely go straight to like one of the originals. As I said, I have played the crap out of them, but I've always played a challenge run or something out of them. And, it's usually with a YouTuber. But if I'm just going to play a Pokemon game for the sake of playing a Pokemon game, not doing Nuzlocke rules or anything like that, it'll almost certainly be a ROM hack of some description. I mean, I love those things. There are so many amazing creative people out there who have done some wonderful things with the game we all love. Like, yeah, fake mons. Look, some people really hate fake mons. I don't mind them. Like, if a game is done well with fake mons, I've no problems playing it. It's for me, it's just not an original Pokemon game. I just think it's a spin-off, and I think it's a bit of fun. Like, I don't know, kind of like it's just kind of a spin-off kind of project, like a side sort of thing. And I don't think it's necessarily. It's kind of halfway in between being Pokemon and not being Pokemon, if you know what I mean. Like, it feels like a Pokemon game, but it's with the without familiarity. So the mechanics. Everyone knows the basic mechanics of the Pokemon games are fantastic. So I really enjoy Pokemon games. Not in like over the top of normal Pokemon, but it's something I think is a really valuable part of the community and a wonderful addition. I just love what people do with like their ideas for making the original games harder, or just adding new little areas, or just new little quirks, or maybe changing the region, or things like that. I'm always astounded at people's creativity in these games. But yeah, do I want to catch Brody? I think, is the grass there have Nidorans or grass? Okay, I just haven't, I feel like my waters, this one has more chance of a Nidoran in here. Come on, Nidoran. Come on. My encounter luck is not good. Let's be fair. Okay, Gust won't kill. Oh, will it though? Yeah, good, perfect. Okay. I mean, I've got to catch it right. Like, there's no point not catching it. But I'm not going to use this thing. That's not good news. So it looks like probably going to have a Zubat on the team, or you know, I could go OG strats with the Magikarp switch training. I think I'm going to have to do it unless I get a Geodude in here. I can get a grass type in the grass north of Cerulean, but yeah, so that'll take care of Misty. So I'm not too concerned about that. But actually, I'm not about a random rock move. I know they don't have it, but I ain't about that life. I ain't about wasting my Phoenix down. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gyarados strats. I think. God, I'm taking the most lengthy strats. It is the fastest way to get a Gyarados. Gyarados is power. I mean, do I do it? Do I do it? No, I don't. Oh, I'm so indecisive here. Oh, this game, this lock style is actually pretty hard for me. I'm actually loving this. Okay, so we did get a Zubat. I'm gonna Metal Claw this thing. It's gonna live for sure. I could train a Zubat. Golbat would be nice. Does it evolve into a Crobat without the national dex is the question. A Crobat I would use in a heartbeat. It's a matter of getting it to a point where it's viable though. You know what, I like Zubat. Zubat's cool. I haven't used a Zubat in a long time in any sort of Pokemon game. Yeah, we're gonna use this thing. What do I call these? What do I call it? I'm gonna call him... I don't actually have a name for Zubats. I always tend to copy people and call them Fat Bats, but I don't know, I want to give it my own little spin-off on it. Maybe I'm gonna call him... I don't know what I'm gonna call him. It's kind of not the right thing, like I probably should call a Chatot this, but Zazu. I'm gonna call him Zazu. You know, obviously Zubat, Zazu, but... You know, the little, Zazu was the little thing in Aladdin, right? Like, I'm not being completely dense, am I? Pretty sure it was Zazu. Anyway, I like his my little companion bat. So we've got Zazu on the team. Zazu's going to come with us. We're going to get rid of, did I even nickname that Spearow? I think I did. I didn't even nickname the Spearow. That thing's trash. I'm always just happy to release that thing. I don't want to chuck it in the box just in case, and I can always get that name rated, but... Yeah, I don't ever see it being an issue. I don't want to fight this guy already. Okay, I'm getting a very strong Zubat now, so I'm going to have to switch train it a little bit until it gets bite. I have Astonish. Astonish isn't good yet though. I have much to use it on. So I'm going to switch into the Zubat after this, definitely. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about using a Zubat. If I can get it past its horrifically weak period, it's going to be a scary mob. In comes Zazu. I always get scared with higher level second stage bugs because, like, I know they only have hard, but what if it doesn't? What if it trolls me hard? Oh, in the flinch. I'm pretty sure Astonish is special, so... Oh, it's Ghost physical still. Oh, I'm about to find out. I'm about to learn something new, guys. No, it's special. Sweet. Okay, cool. I just have a feeling that Ghost was special in Gen 1 for some reason. Oh, maybe it is special. Maybe I am right. Maybe my feeling about Ghost being physical is right. Well, I'm making pretty short work of this campaign, to be honest. This is going to be some nice experience, let's be honest. It is taking a very long time, especially with these battle animations, and yes, I didn't mention it, you guys have to use battle animations if I am. That should probably go without saying. If I turn them off, feel free to at that juncture, but I don't foresee myself doing it. Just for saving of, I know in the long run it saves a long time, but like, come on, it's like 2 seconds at a time or whatever, less, half a second. It ain't no big deal. Alright, so this thing should get a level from this, at least a level. Oh, do I want to use, I don't know what I want to use. If I get an Abra, I am definitely using a Debra. Even though it's not Alakazam, I'm using it. I just love psychic Pokemon. I don't know. Favourite Pokemon as well, something I haven't talked about yet. Favourite Pokemon. I have a lot, and it's changed a lot, as I'm sure everyone else's has. I know exactly what my first ever favourite Pokemon was. And for some reason it was Kingler. I don't know. I just liked it. It wasn't from the anime. I just liked it. It was a little, well, not so little crab thing, and it was cool. I've got nothing more. It just floated my boat. It floated my little Kingler boat. So yeah, that was my first one. I'm not so hot on him now. I mean, he's Kingler. He's a pretty run-of-the-mill, middle of the range, middle of the road kind of Pokemon. He's kind of cool. He's got a few cool things, but yeah, he doesn't really set my world on fire anymore. Gen 1 wise, I mean, I love Mewtwo. I know it's a legendary, but I love Mewtwo. I really, Growlithe and Arcanine line has grown on me a lot lately. I really like Snorlax. Don't know why. Just liking it. I mean, people will always have liking. No one hates Snorlax, but like, no one really loves him. I kind of love him. He's kind of awesome. Who else? You know what? I'm gonna have to go with my favourite is Mewtwo in Gen 1. Charizard's awesome. He's OG, and has always been an OG for me. Are you serious? Four types. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, the legendaries are cool in this game. I do love the pseudo. Dragonite is a good pseudo. In terms of favourite pseudo overall, I'd have to say Salamence. I love me a Salamence. I wasn't a huge fan of T-Tar, mainly because I never bothered to train one, I think. I know he's good and all, but like, yeah, anyway. Look, I've sort of poked my head into this cave, and I think it's probably going to do me for today. Just poked around and you know, just test the waters, dip my little tootsies in. I am. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go with it. I had to think about my Gyarados strat. I'm not going to go with the Gyarados strat. For reasons, like, it's just not worth it. There's so much switch training and all sorts of that crap involved. I'm just not about that life. I'm going to get rid of this trash Spearow. Don't get me wrong, I like Spearow, but for this particular Spearow, he's trash. I'm pretty sure 6 is like the lowest possible level you can get Spearows at in this in those patches of grass anyway. So yeah, with that, do stop there please. Like, I'm obviously just depositing Pokemon, like, that's it, this is done, like, saving right here. But yeah, thank you so much guys. Again, episode 3, wow, like, a long way to go, and I'm nowhere. I'm literally at the entrance to Mount Moon, which is terrible. I'm sure, I don't even want to think where most of you guys would be. I'm going to guess somewhere like, you're probably coming back down from Bill to Misty and or killed Misty, but yeah, so far behind. But I do know that you guys are going to have probably a rough time that Safari Zone, so, you know, score 1 me. Alright guys, so yeah, that was my first rule. Let me know what you think about the rule. I know it hasn't, you know, really sort of affected us yet, hasn't had come into play, but the threat's looming. Like, it's looming. The threat of it is looming. And when these things start to build up, like by the time we're like 3 or 4 gym battles in and things like that, and there's some serious, like, yeah, some of them will come and go real quick. Some will just linger with you and just be around for a long time, and they're annoying. So yeah, anyway, and I reckon I might wake up tomorrow and do a few more episodes, but I might also add a couple of extra rules, and I'm not gonna re-record any of the rolling or anything like that. I'm just gonna add them in, and, you know, as the rule pool gets bigger. I mean, I don't think it makes literally any difference to the run if it's level playing field. I think it's just going to be more variety and more diabolicalness, and you know, I'll be able to update as we go and sort of see what worked, what didn't, and sort of tape. I have no problem making up these rules. They're pretty easy to make up, I think, and you know, you can do so much with them. So yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with these as I sort of learn what works and what doesn't. So anyway, so leave me a like and a comment down below if you enjoyed it, or you have any suggestions, or just generally how you feel about this series, or if you want to rub it in my face that you're super far ahead of me, or if you didn't and you had to restart because Brock also wrecked your life with Rock Tomb, and you didn't decide to do the Charmeleon strat. So yeah, let me know. And as always, have a good one, take it easy guys, and see you next time. Bye.